Hey, how's it going? I think this is recording anyway. Hi. Oh, you have to look at that. Okay, good stuff. So what we're doing. This is Colin. He's well, meow. So move it. Oh, I leave where it is. That is Dr. Quanti. He's a friend. I'm trying to find his accent. I was thinking I can kind of do a generic American accent, but in my head right now it sounds real cool. But when I listen back to it, it sounds like shit. I've got a Birmingham accent that's really good, but only people from England or Birmingham will be able to understand it. I was thinking maybe like Australian, like this, and probably that's what it's going to be, because maybe I don't know. That or I could do Aloysius Thorn. Aloysius Thorn. He used to speak like this, but my voice isn't as clear as it used to be. But that's just me. So what we're doing today? It's the Thanksgiving, so it's the 27th of November 2025, and it's 3:36 a.m. in the morning. That's Colin's tell, by the way. Don't you just say to you when people do this when they do videos, but they're not looking at the camera, instead they're looking at their freaking monitor all the time? It's like, to me, it's like ignorant. It's like you don't have the respect to actually look at me, make eye contact, and blah. So what we're going to do now? What are we going to do now, Mia? About playing guitar or banjo. What do you think? I don't know. Okay, which means I'm gonna. So I've got a bunch of really cool stuff. I've got this plugged into my TV right now, which is really cool. Let's have a look if you can see it. Ooh, ooh. There's all my junk. I've really got to get stuff sorted out. So there's my TV over there, but you can see what I'm doing here. See, there's my TV. I've got to connect with HDMI cable. Now, my thing was what I thought of doing. In fact, yeah, whatever. Okay, what I thought of doing was screen recording because I've got. Okay, let's go back here again. Oh my God, spinning mode. Okay, let's have a look what we got here. This is Colin and Dr. Quinty. This is just stuff I've got to organise. That is a petrol tank because my car needs a new petrol tank. On top of that is a picture. It's something I'm working on. The picture is shorter than the frame, and I'm thinking of cutting the frame. But then again, I'm not any good with that kind of stuff. I'm just so disorganised. All this stuff needs sorting out. I've got too much stuff. There's a drum kit I got off a high school kid. All it took was a couple of raps in the face with a stick. No, just joking. No, it was off Facebook Marketplace. It's like $50. I got two drum kits. I go, this one's complete. I've got another around the corner. I've always wanted to play drums, but I can't. There's the clothes rack. I bought this years ago, and I want to get to using. But again, it's just disorganized. I've got too much stuff. I haven't got any organization. This is my display I was working on. See if I can just tilt this forward a bit. Okay, that's my cat thingy. There's my guitar. That's me, Jay Terser. The reason I got that guy was he's got a standard guitar jack, but he's also got one of those. I've forgotten what they call it now. One of those three plug jacks that you use to plug into like professional amplifiers and stuff. And it was really cool. So that's my display. I want to get it kind of organized and stuff more organized. And then the amp. So I've got a PV amp over here and then a crate. The crate 120 is really, really cool. I got another crate 120 over here, but then I've got another crate amplifier. Yeah, that's a crate practice amp. There were keyboards and mice that I was going to plug into my laptop here. There's my shelf of, oh my God, it's disorganized, and my lawnmower of electricity. And then over here, I have my wheelchair of mobility. I think I can see my vacuum of suckness. There's a guitar. There's a little thingy that my cat never used. He used it once, but he's never used it, so it's ended up being a storage facility. And that's about it, really. I think I'm around here. More guitars, and me. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. That's what they do. Let's push this back and really terrify my cat. Right, okay. And this is really cool. This cost me $12.91. Excuse me. From a charity shop. And it's like a kidney shaped table on like almost like one of those stands a for a fucking office chair. You know what I mean? One of those things with like 5 feet and wheels on it and stuff. Right, here we terrify the cat. So this is really cool. This is a banjo that I got from eBay, I think it was, from China or something. And the thing is, it's a guitar. It's a guitar tuning. So if I play G, It's just like playing guitar. So I can't play banjo, but this is really nice. I can't play guitar. I got myself a banjo. I wish I could play guitar, but I can't. I got myself, can't play guitar, but I got myself a banjo. I wish I could play guitar, but I can't. But still, I think that I'm living. There we go. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Come on, come on. I'd say blah blah whatever. So I incident in hospital has fucked me up. So now I have chronic pain syndrome. I've got brain fogginess. Like for instance, I used to be able to do all this, but now I can't. I find it hard to. It used my brain's not running as fast as it used to, but it's running fast. But there's something bunching up. It's as if I've got a computer that's running a bunch of obsolete software in the background that makes it that when you download Windows 11, it takes 100 and something gigabytes of space, just the operating system, just so it can run crap in the background, which makes it run real slow and sluggish. What was wrong with X? Did everything that it needed to be. It was really cute. And now Windows definition. This is the Madonna song from Austin Powers, but I don't know the words. It's something like. Fell in love with a stranger. Sorry, was it? In love with a stranger. It's like. I should have loved you. So that's that really. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's a freaking some A chord. So it's 0 0 2 0 2 0. And then what you do on the B string is you just for the you just cover the third fret with your finger, and then you can also lift your second finger. I know it's not in tune, but I never can. I can never tune the B string, which is weird. It's too high. Does. Then for the chorus, it's just a C chord, and then you take it up 2 frets, and then back to that A chord. So there's that one. What else have we got? The old. I've got to learn the words, but horse with no name. That's just E minor. and then you move your index finger and second finger apart each. So basically, gonna E minor is going to start off with 0 2 2 0 0 0, and then the next bit is going to be 2 0 0 2 0 0. Was the time and where the sun murder meow. We were meow, said meow, 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 meow. I was on a domino with a horse with no name. But the silver the deep. Singing la 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 la. La 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 la. So that's that one. Another one the family can do that. There's a song called Golden Brown by the Stranglers. It's really cool. Now it's really weird, although everyone says it's not. There's a bunch of songs about heroin. Now I thought that Golden Brown was about a guy that had met this girl from the Caribbean and fallen in love with her, but I found out it's not. But it's if I can remember the words. Because another thing, a memory problem is I can remember stuff. I can tell you something from years ago, but recently I can't tell you crap. It's just my memory's like we don't need that, and I'll just forget whole things. It's not scarily. It's not like oh my god, where am I? It's not like Memento. It's nothing like that. It's just I forget stuff anyway. And so I was thinking about Golden Brown all day. So that would be and these aren't the chords. If you listen to it, it's all different. But this fits. Go around, takes to like sun, lays me down. With my mind, she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown. Go around. Golden brown, fine a temptress. Through the ages she's heading west. From far away she stays for a day. Never a friend of brown comes from the past. I kneel down to play tides in the past. Takes both my hands down to the water. Down by the land, what a never a frown. God. So that's basically it, really. And then there's like a middle eight and stuff and blah blah blah. What else is there? Blues in E. You can do it. I did like this chord when I started because you start with an E major, and then you lift keep your index finger where it is, and then just move the two fingers up to a string each. So it's good for when you're trying to because you got your anchor thing of your index finger. So it's good that you can. And then A7th, I think it's called. So 0 0 2 0 2 0. Back to E minor. And B7th. What? So B7th is a really interesting chord. Because but when I first started learning guitar, it was I got my E down, and then whatever this is, and then I thought, okay, that's the. Uh, what comes next then? La na 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 na. So woke up this morning and feeling sad. My baby left me, she taken away my pet crab. And I found I was just thinking. So I talked to this guitarist. He was like, as professional guitarists do. Oh, you receive this in the circle of eights, and he goes, "Oh, it's going to be B7. Oh, that's cool." And then he showed me this chord. So there you go, B7. Now this uses all the fingers. So you've got 0, 2, 1, 2, 0, 2. And it's very hard to do, and it's very frustrating. But don't get frustrated because learning guitar is really frustrating. And once you've learned this, what it does is it strengthens all your fingers because E minor only is two fingers. Well, this that's two fingers. That's two fingers. D is three fingers. G is the only one with four fingers. But that's all spread out. What the B7 does is it teaches you to because what you'll do is you'll be pinging strings. Hang on, you see, you'll be learning how to move your fingers out of the way. But also, it's very good for moving up the fret because that's on the first and second fret. If you go up to the looking at the dots, would be the fifth fret, right? I like this. The fifth fret. The way you can do is you sound not very good today. Fucking hate this. Sorry for swearing. I was in hospital for sepsis. Now, I keep saying this. I was in hospital for sepsis. It was crazy. It takes about 4 days to get cleared, but they kept me there for 4.5 months, and so all this stuff is because of the hospital. And I'm spending money out of my own pocket for Uber insurance to try and get this crap fixed. It's terrible. Anyway, but that's just where to me it's it's not that. It's a case of whoa, dude. It's like a unbelievable. Anyway, come on, you basic. If you don't strum, then you can just finger pick. Sorry. So there's that, and so that's just the B7th, and then you take it up 3 frets to the fifth fret. And so you can also do blues with that. For instance, if I'm doing blues in E, it's out tune. It's the B, but it's not probably. Try that. And then what you can do is you can bring all this up to the seventh fret, slide down the sixth fret. With the type shape down a set, okay, and then down 2 frets, sorry. And that's the move the whole shape. Okay, so let's do this from the beginning. Okay, so we do the blue in E, seventh fret, slide to sixth fret. Fifth fret, move everything down. Seventh fret back again. And just move the shape down on the seventh fret down a set. Then slide down to. So basically, you just it's a just that shape, and then just moving it around on the fifth and seventh fret. Then what you can also do is the same shape um, up on the 12th fret, but it's like moving the whole thing up thingy. So basically, your middle finger, that's your middle finger, right, isn't it? F off finger, whatever. The middle finger is on the 12th fret of the E string. So my mind's not clear. So funny. So it's a very, very interesting shape you can mess around with. What else is good? I don't know. That's about it, really. Oh, what's another one? Can you? What do you think, people at home? What song we think about? I'm thinking about Coconut Grove. See if I can remember how to do that. That's just it's the same thing we've been playing. So E minor and then whatever that is, which is 002020. And what are you talking about counting with? Hey, something somebody taught me recently. I didn't even know this. If you're trying to tell somebody what a chord is, then what you do instead of like, oh, it's B, so you put middle finger. Like, what you do is you count the spaces. So these are zero, but then E is going to be zero, two for second fret, two for second fret, one for first fret, zero zero. So if you're saying E major, what's that then? It's 0 2 2 1 2 0 0 then 0 2 2 1 0 0. Okay, that'd be box zero. Okay, I say X really. If you think about it. X 0 2 0 2 0. Fuck off. 0 2 2 1 0 0. X 2 1 2 0 2 X was 0 0. Was it sorry? 0 2 0 2 0 0 2 2 0 0. So, and then it has a middle. And again, I just adapt like that tricky Madonna song I was playing. That's not the proper chords. It's just how I feel it. And then for Loving Spoonful, what's the name? No, Loving Spoonful, Coconut Grove. Then what I do for the middle bit is I do the chorus over it is I do G, and then what I do is I take my I, so okay, what I do is on the E string I go down a fret with my index finger. So I lift my index finger off the A string and then cover it on the second fret of the E string. Okay, so if I can remember the words, and I can't remember shit. It's really, this I know the song, but I can't believe remember it. So anyway, that's just me being frustrated. But again, I'm not getting like all pissy and shit like that. I'm just getting it's weird. The whole thing's weird, weird. Anyway, so let's try again. So from the minor thing is still sounds actually a bit. It's really true how nothing matters. No matter world, no matter hatters. No one's pitching because there ain't no batters in Coconut Grove. By the door, there's no one coming. The ocean roar will stop the humming of the city thoughts and city ways. Then we go to the G thing. This all the air is hers and mine. Something, something, something. Back to E minor. Na, 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 na. Back to the G thing. Then she found a deer in the towers, and softly she would speak the stars until sun up. Comes from having someone knowing just which way your head is blowing. It's like it won't, just like the morning in coconut grove. Dun, 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 dun. And down, 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 and down, down. And down, down, and down, down. And down, down, down. Tonight, this all you can do, and that's all it is, and then to just what we wanted. Tonight she found to do, and it's owls and selfish she was speed. Walk the stars until sun up. Picture, well, nothing matters. My world, no Manhattan. No one's pitching, cause there ain't no batters. How can I go? Boom, boom. So that's that one. What else is it? I don't know. K-E. Oh, what about that one, isn't it? There is a city. What's the next one? Near my knee. They call him the Queen One. He's been through something you wouldn't believe. But his adventure has just begun. He's just living outside. Drink some wine. It was fun. When it got cold, it was bad for him. And then the shivering begun. So tired. I had a great cat first. She's the most beautiful cat you ever see. Her eyes were grey and so was her fur. She was my feline queen. So one day I was sleeping in the ceiling next to a guy went back to do. And I was sitting there at 3 o'clock by the strange but very sad moon. So I said, hey, Mupers, it's not feeding time yet. And I've got to go to work. And I open my eyes, saw a ginger cat. I thought, oh my God, who is this? Weird. Kind of jerk, feeling jerk, feeling jerk. So I put him outside. Something strange happened that made me feel like glue. Don't know whatever. Oh, I don't know where we're going. This. Cause calling to me a person walking down the street with tails entwined. Then I knew what I had to do. So I took Colin aside into my kitchen. I said, okay, so now this is the game. So now you move to say, boyfriend. Now I gotta ask a question. So, guy, what is your name? So I went through Ginger, no reaction. Cat guy, Reeps his boyfriend. But he just looked at me with a frown and a grin. So I went through every name that I could think of. Then something told me to say the name Colin. And something weird happened. Cause he looked at me. I thought he was Colin. That's so that is that. So that is that. See, this way my mind's getting my at this point, computer wise, this would be my CPU is getting running on is overclocked and all my RAM is full and I've got too much stuff running in the background. That's me. Can you pet the dog? Okay, so that's it. That's Colin. That's Colin. You can, yeah, mate, you can see him there. That's him. The thingy. Well, so I'm recording. This is a lot. What time have we got? This is 30 minutes. I don't bloody care. I'm putting it on YouTube. As a kid, this is kind of for me more than anything else. And yeah. So bollocks. I don't look. Oh, and by the way, adverts. Is that bollocks, man? Okay. Okay. YouTube used to be better than that. That's gonna be real crap. Used to be feel the beautiful ladies and wonderful chaps. But then I've got you said I'm gonna tell you. You want some money and everyone started to go because then I don't know if I'm gonna go with this. We'll do something I know then. You two used to be radical. Now it's full of liars and used to be a place where could be you and I could be me. It used to be a place where it could just be who we want to be free. Well, YouTube started being a dating site. It was great through the day and through the night. It was the first website where you could actually download videos. And people realized that I could download my stuff, and so all these videos got downloaded into one day, and they were kind of cool stuff. Yeah, you did out to tear down tip, but then something happened to them. Well, you just kind of clicked into this thing, and then where the change thing. I guess my mind. Don't do it anymore. Mine's gonna fucking see. That's what happens. My CPU and GPU are being overclocked right now by crap running in the background. It's not like crap. It's not like I've got some kind of psychosis or schizophrenia or anything like that. It's just this is how I feel. I feel like my computer's all bogged down, in my brain and stuff like that. But I found out HDMI is not one way in these, so I can. I thought of plugging my cable and see if I can uh, record the television, but I can't. Try. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's go to. Right, the moment I can see. Okay, let's have a. Okay, I'll turn you around a second, see what's going on. How do we do this? Do that. How did I do it before I could see it? I don't know. Okay, I think. There we go. There's that. How did I do it before I could see it? Oh, because I'm looking at the television there. Right, so there we go. So I'm going to go to video one. Okay, computer. Video one. There we go. That's channel one. There's nothing there. AV1. There we go. So we've got that. Right now, I'm going to. So that's what I've got on the screen. Now, what have I got on the screen here? Just the camera again. Okay, so what about I can display capture? Can I do this live? No, it's not doing anything. No, okay, it won't work. Like, fucks. So how do I do it then? I need a video capture device. So I need a USB video capture device, but on my computer, on my TV, S video. So I need an S video capture device. Well, okay. That's about it, really, isn't it? Yeah. What else? So I've done what's the name? Golden brown. And then I've done uh I can't do it. Nothing's working, and this is so frustrating. Nothing's working right now. Everything it's as if I've taken. I'm now in soup. I've taken a step back from reality. So all this is. I'm clumsy for no reason. Yeah. I'm done. I can't do it. Yeah, that's it. Fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't just hate when people do that. The thing that with YouTube, I can never do a rant about YouTube. YouTube used to be a website. When it first started, it was intended as a dating website. And what it was the thing about it was it's the first dating website that allowed you to download your own videos. So at that time, really weirdness, what you had to do on the dating site was go to their actual dating site office, sit in a room, and then answer all these questions. And then what the dating site would edit the video to make it amicable or whatever, blah blah blah, and then go ahead and publish it on the website, right? So, hi, my name's John. I'm 10 years old. I like walking in the park. I like watching movies. I like eating food, and I like dominoes. Dominoes are really cool. And if you like dominoes too, I'm looking for a woman about 5'2", with hair and her own teeth and a nice smile. And also somebody who's subservient, so I can yell at her all day, just like my father used to yell at me and my brother and sister. Oh, that's about it, really. I'm not violent or anything. I have removed the lock on my basement and have made sure because the police said I had to do that. And the bars on the window, I had to get down as well because the neighbourhood watch, neighbourhood housing, I've forgotten them, the committee is, they said that it looked ugly, so I had to take them off the window. So if you want to leave, all you have to do is remember what the magic word is. Thank you very much. Okay, my name's John, and dating site blah blah blah. So anyway, so that's what they had to do. And so what happened is, people also at that time there was this website called MySpace, which was kind of like a clumsier version, if you wish, of Facebook. And I think Facebook stole the idea. It stole a bunch of stuff. But with my chart, what it was, you were given a template that everyone could view, and then you were given code. So if you wanted to put your own song, you put it in as an HTML thing. You put it in as a code anyway, as opposed to just downloading a video. You had to actually kind of create the link to it. That kind of, and it seems really good for people who do that kind of stuff. So it was very, very popular especially for musicians and stuff. Now what happened is when YouTube came out, a bunch of people started realizing, hey, dude, we can just download our stuff straight to this website. And so that's what they started doing. And then the first video supposedly was the creator of the site at the zoo. I think the video is called Today at the Zoo. And it's like, oh, hey, everyone, I'm at the zoo. I'm with the elephants. And they've got huge trunks. Ah! Because he was going to say dicks or something stupid. So there's that. Anyway, so then a bunch of people started putting the videos up. And it was a bunch of different communities. First off, there was the like high school kids that were having about, I was at high school today. I'm bullied, man. And it's just because I look weird. And I don't think I look weird. Do I look weird? I mean, do you look weird? Okay, if you do, just let's have a chat and stuff. And it's a way of people with similar minds to get connected. And then musicians came on, did their own music, and then this another community came were gamers, right? Now, at the time, what happened is Google owned YouTube, and they said to everyone, "Hey, do you want to? We can pay you money." And like any major corporation, they wanted to hang a little carrot on a string and give people absolutely nothing and get everything for free. And but they were new to this, so the algorithm was all messed up for them. So what it was everyone was like a bunch of people. The original creator said no, because at the moment it was a free space, you could do what you wanted. There were a bunch of a-holes and creepy people, but they got policed out because what happened was at the bottom of the video you had a thumbs up and a thumbs down. So if you had like two thumbs up and a million thumbs down, you knew that video was bad. So if you were going to watch it, you knew that you were watching it for reasons. And so a lot of people watching this and go like, "Dude, this is terrible," and then basically ixnay the person out of the thingy. You report to Google and blah 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 and get them banned. So it wasn't like an anarchistic state. It was a really really good community. So when Google said again, all the original creators said, "No, we don't. Because if you start paying us, then it's going to be different. Because then now instead of being free community, it's going to be your rules and stuff. No, 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 no. We'll pay you." And so then two then gamers came in, right? The most, I won't say notorious, a good word for notorious, no, was PewDiePie, and he was from Sweden. And so he was a gamer, and the thing is, the algorithm was the first algorithm they thought, because of the capability of old computers and stuff, the videos that were downloaded were short. They're about 30 seconds to 3 minutes or something stupid. And so what GoogTube at the time wanted to do was, okay, so we'll pay them. We want more. We want more views. We want more watch time. So that's what they did. They said to the algorithm. They said to the thingy, "We'll pay you X amount percentage of whatever for watch time." Right? Thinking all it would be paying pennies because a lot of people will be putting up 30-second to 3 minute videos, so we can give them like $1 or something like that. Ha ha ha. But what they didn't realize at the time is a lot of gamers were streaming and stuff and putting it on YouTube, and so you're looking half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, kind of video stuff that people were watching. So suddenly, instead of paying out fractions of $1, they were suddenly paying, for like a minute, right? Say 50 second. How much was it? It's something like now as it was. It's something like, I think it's $1 every 1,000 views or something stupid. So let's do that, right? So let's say uh, I'm trying to say 10 cents, 10 cents a minute, 10 cents a minute. Yes, just say 10 cents a minute, right? So they were thinking they're paying 10 cents a minute, and I'm just making this up. So you got 10 cents a minute, and then my mind's getting foggy now. I've got to do a defrag, don't I? So say 10 cents a minute. So 30 cents per video. So they thought. So now they're looking at hour long things, which would be 60 cents. That wasn't the way it worked. Anyway, so screw that. So, but what happened was they were paying X amount of money, right? And it was kind of cheap because they were looking at 30-second to 3 minute videos. But now you're looking at hour to 3 hour videos going on, the people watching, people were making bank, all these gamers were making bank. And PewDiePie was like, hang on, I'm making bank off this. I've got to. So he did some studying. And so he got up to hundreds of thousands of followers, right, in Sweden. But then I think he moved to Italy first, right? The reason that he did this was because he was the most popular YouTuber in Sweden. Now, if he went to Italy, the Gucci would think that he was was from Italy now. Oh, we've got a new gamer in Italy, right? Right, because of the webbing and bollocks and shit, location, blah blah blah. So then what he'd do is he'd get all these thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers from Sweden and say, "I'm now in Italy," and so not only would they kind of reach out to people in Italy or something like, but because he was most popular, his videos were getting pushed. Right, and so people in Italy are looking like, "Who is this PewDiePie?" So he did this, and I don't know how many countries he moved to, but he moved to different countries doing the same thing. So by the time he finished, he was one of the first that got millions of subscribers, and he was making bank. Right, and he became a millionaire because of YouTube. And YouTube's like, oh my god, we do all this, we do all this. And so there's a bunch of them. PewDiePie, there was Markiplier, Laserbeam. Now he was in Australia. Now he started off. He was working with his dad in a construction company, and he started off doing silly videos. Like one of them, he was messing around with one of those mini digger things and stuff like that. And so, just put like stupid videos up. And then one time somebody stole his video equipment, so he kind of disheartened him. And then he was also playing video games, and a friend of him told him to, "Why don't you just put video games? You just use your, screen capture instead." So he went and did that. He did like these Madden games and stuff like that, football games, American football games and stuff. And so he became popular, and then he became, and again under the same thing because YouTube was going, "Oh my god, what we're doing, what we're doing, what we're doing." And so all these people became rich and famous. And so then what YouTube started doing was trying to cut things back. The first thing they wanted to do was put a stranglehold on PewDiePie because there was nothing stopping him. Every time he put up a video, he was getting millions of views and thousands of dollars. And so that's gone. So what they did was, is they brought in advertisers, and then what happened was, PewDiePie had a very weird sense of humor. He's a cool guy. And he did something Nazi-ish, and it was a joke. It was all, oh, look at me or something. I forgotten exactly what it was. But then what happened is, because at that time they had adverts, and the adverts were just little bars underneath. Bars underneath at the bottom of the screen with little adverts that popped up, right? And so it didn't disturb the video. And then they started doing. I don't know if it was then or afterwards. They had the choice for the viewers, for the YouTubers to put like adverts in, just like 30-second adverts or 15-second adverts and stuff and so. Anyway, so adverts. So what happened is GoogTube said, "Oh, hang on, PewDiePie, we're going to ban you." And he was like, "What?" He said, "You did something Nazi. That's against our terms and policy. The advertisers won't like that." And he was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And so they started bollocksing on him, but then they used that as a loop. Oh, hang on. And so they started to kind of, there goes my RAM is full and my CPU is overdriving. So I know what I've got to say. It's just I can't get the words out. And it's again, I'm running overdrive, so my speaking capability has been minimalized. So GoogTube adverts, got the advertisers in, started clamping down on stuff, putting in more adverts, and then limiting. And they call it the adpocalypse because what happened is then GoogTube was using that for an excuse. Like they're making money, we're gonna dox them. So the advertisers were like that. So basically, they started kind of cutting stuff back and making rules because it was the advertisers. Then, but the weird thing is, then you got people like the Paul brothers, Jake and what's his name, Paul, right? They were, from what I understand, they were Disney people, but they got fired for being really, really nasty and creepy. And by that, so what they did is because they got popular from that, they got all the little kids. You're talking about 5 and 10-year-olds. Say, hey, look, I now got a YouTube channel. So suddenly their YouTube channel exploded, and they were like nasty, horrible. They had one video I remembered. It was terrible. And what happened is Jake and Ryan Paul, I think it is, their father help them out, kind of got managed and stuff like that, and blah, blah, blah. And there's one video that was really, really creepy. They had these 2 girls, teenage girls, I'm talking 13, 14, 15, and they were like, and they had the writing, they said, we're going to blindfold you and you're going to kiss people and you're going to tell me who they are, right? So they blindfolded her, and they got the two Paul brothers, and then their father, who was like in his 30s or 40s, right? So she's kissing them, and then she's kissing this guy, and he's all going like creepy with it, and she's getting freaked out by it, blah 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 blah. But of course, I think she was getting paid for it, so it was a case like, well, and that's the whole thing. If you pay somebody for something like that, you're not going to get too creepy. It's, oh fuck, but I'm getting paid for it, but you know what I mean. So it's terrible. But anyway, so it was creepy. It was nasty. Anyway, so and then there's a bunch of them that just started pushing crap to kids, and it was like. And Mr. Beast did the same thing, a similar thing. He was, I think, late teens, maybe early 20s when he first started. And his videos were challenge videos. I'm going to stay in this pool of ice for 24 hours. I'm going to um, be locked in a trunk for 2 days. I'm going to sneak into Walmart and hide there overnight. And this, I don't know if he did the last one. So he did all these like videos, which ended up being like an hour later. Oh, I can't do this; it's too cold, and that kind of stuff. It was all hype. So he's the first kind of clickbait kind of guy. So he got a bunch of followers, and then he just kept going and kept going and kept going. And he muscled the algorithm. Like when you see his thumbnails, he always has that okay weird kind of smile going on, and that's because he gets more reactions and more people watching when of that thumbnail. So everything has been microscopically analysed for viewership, so people will actually see what's going. And so now he's the richest guy. But YouTube started off being a really nice place with really nice people, and all those nice people have been cut back. And then and that's exactly what the original creators have said. They said if you start paying people, you're not going to get original content. You're going to get people muscling into this, trying to make money out of it, and that's exactly what happened. What is now, and then what the intention from the get go was? YouTube wanted to turn YouTube into a like a streaming service, like Netflix or something. And so then they started off with the premium, because what they did is they force, like I don't have any. I have like 5 subscribers. Thank you so much if you watch my stuff still. And I don't want to make this. If it becomes a popular YouTube channel, okay, well and good. If it doesn't, I don't care, because I'm still one of the originals. And but they've forced adverts onto my unpaid videos. So if you see one of my videos and it's got an advert in it, that I'm not getting any of that. That's going straight to fucking Google without my permission. When they said, "Hey, do you want to get money from this?" I said no. And any time they've said the same thing, I said no. And when they want to say, "Oh, why don't you subscribe to Premium?" No, because that's not what YouTube was about. And I know I'm being I don't like change and that kind of stuff. But no, YouTube used to be amazing. But now it's just turned into crap, which is terrible. And it's all bullcrap. It's like I like to see videos from people who have just started up, people with like less than 100 subscribers, less than 1,000 subscribers, people who are just doing stuff. That's what I'm looking. What I like watching, because it's interesting. But I'm getting all this. Why don't you see this video? It's got 2 million views. I'm not interested, because it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be, oh, hi, welcome to the channel. By the way, please like and subscribe. It's free, and it really means a lot to us, because it make it so people whatever. And so today our video is about. Oh, anyway, word from our sponsor. So our sponsor is ShamWow. It's actually Shamna, and it's this cloth. Isn't that amazing? It's the best cloth you're going to get. And blah blah. 30 seconds later, thank you. Word from our sponsor. Here's a link. There's a link in the description. Followed by a really, really crappy video. And then and then what they're doing now is they're putting adverts in the middle of sentences like that. They'll be doing like, and then I was going to, and then they put a freaking adverts in it. So I'm going to what? To keep people watching. It's so fucking crap. It's all about making money. It's terrible. And I'm not against making money. It's just that there's ways of doing it if there's ways of doing it with the soul, and then there's ways of doing it just for the money, and it's now turned into just for the money, which is trouble. Anyway, complaining. So that's about it, really. Now I'm forgetting what I'm doing. And that's it. It's been about an hour now, isn't it? It's been an hour, man. So 58, 59, 1 hour. All right, done. Okay, I'm going to put this on YouTube now. Yeah, I'm going to put it on YouTube now. Okay, say bye, Colin. Bye, Colin. Bye, Boo Boo. Right, so if you see this and you got right to the end, okay, whatever. What I might do, I'll put this on YouTube in its form, but I'm also practicing with editing and stuff. So when my mind is the correct place, I might edit this and into like chunks. You know what I mean? Anyway, thanks a lot. And look at the sky more often. Seriously, look at the sky more often. Do you remember the times when you were a child? You used to go outside and lay on the ground and you look at the sky, look at the clouds. So that cloud, looks like a cube. That cloud looks like an aeroplane. Mummy, there's an aeroplane in the sky. Was that